Welcome to HP's free Zoom open mic.
I hope you got your jokes. I hope you're ready to have fun
Because that's exactly what we're going to do tonight, all right? So get ready, get your jokes, get set, and go. Go, 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 go. Hey! My God. Oh, where is this? All right, pretend you can hear me. All right, guys. Thank you again for coming, you guys. That's what she said. Oh, my God. Thank you again. Can you? Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, I got you all. Hold on. Hold on. Everybody has to say something. There we go. Okay. Whew. No wonder I was talking to myself. Okay.
So we're expecting Debbie and Jeannie should be coming, and we might get a special surprise.
Oh, really?
Mel might even make it in.
All right. That's for Mel.
That's special.
You mean they're releasing him from jail on time? Is that what's gonna happen?
I'm not gonna.
Work release program.
I don't know. He told me he was working on the toilet.
Oh my God.
Is he ready to or actually working on it?
He's working on the he's working on that walkie-talkie. Wait a minute.
You know he's in one of those zip codes, right?
Which? Oh, really? So am I.
Oh no.
Oh yeah.
Let me go get my mask.
Yeah.
What zip code? Give me the zip. Give me the town. Come on.
10304.
10304 point coronavirus.
103 is the Bronx.
I am so glad you work for the post office because 103 is Staten Island.
I know. I was being funny. Oh wait, Brooklyn's 112. Bronx is 104. 103 is Staten Island. Thank you.
And 100 is New York City.
No, that's New York City. Also, yes, it is.
Okay.
I know Long Island towns. Give me a Long Island town.
You want a Long Island sound? Here, I'll give you one.
A town.
Oh, a town. Okay, I was about to give you a long. That's a Long Island sound.
Yeah. It's also the sound of India too. That's a wedding night there in India.
You don't have any ducks?
Oh yeah, sure. Oh yeah. Why don't you just call them out? I just pull them out.
That's no duck.
That's no duck.
A little squeaky toy.
Oh, I got it. Hold on. This is a duck. This is a duck in my town. Here we go.
That's a horse.
I got it. Here we go.
That's a duck.
That's a duck. That's as close as I can get to a duck.
That's a chicken in Oviedo.
That's a boner.
That's a chicken in Oviedo. That's a chicken in Oviedo. This is a chicken in my town.
Was that after the goat ate it?
The goat ate it. That's right. Yeah.
Goat?
Oh my God. Uh-oh, there goes. Watch out. Get out of the way. Come on, guys.
Good.
That sounded like the...
Good very much. Good.
So are you in Astoria?
Me? No, I'm in Queens. I'm in 1-1.
No, he's on a comedy show. He's not in Astoria.
I'm not telling a story. I'm telling Astoria.
It's a story.
All right, we'll give you the HP. You can have the show back.
Okay, thank you. Nah, today feels like an AA meeting. It's just us guys, going to talk about some bullshit.
I had to get back my token.
Your token? Oh my God. Don't choke on that beer. Come on, that looks pretty frosty to me.
So there's a purple.
All right, so let's get this started. Thank you very much again for you guys showing up to HP's free open mic. That's for you guys. Okay, thank you very much. And I'm going to do my best to entertain everybody who watches it here and watches it out on. Remember, you can watch it on YouTube, HP Oddcast. And just in case people don't see it because they're like, hey, I can't see that, then we'll spotlight me. Here we go, HP Oddcast, YouTube, and check me out on HP Instagram. And Facebook, you're watching live. Remember, guys, we're being recorded live on Facebook Live. And
Really?
you know, are you finished? Are you finished? Everybody is a fucking comedian in this fucking room.
Yeah, actually, we are actually.
Who's smarty pants over there? Jim. Oh, I had to be Jim. Oh,
Well,
but
you're
then-
lucky. It's
but
usually
then-
I'm the wise ass.
but then when I put him on the spot and say, "Okay, Jim, you're up," he's like, "Huh?"
What happened?
And then he goes, "Oh,
There's that duck again.
yeah." All right.
And the boner.
So and the boner. Okay, so here we go. We're gonna get it started. Here we go. That's for my time. And believe it or not, that I was around at that time. Okay, so let's get this started. It's already the witching hour. Thank you again for showing up. I'm gonna stop saying thank you again for coming because I feel I'm gonna get any minute now slapped in the face or get all sticky. I don't know which one of them. Which one of the two? Okay, so
The money
Let-
shot.
the money shot. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do is the money shot. But for now,
Family show.
where we're gonna there's no family show. Come on, are you kidding me? I hope not. If this is a family show, then come on, we should get picked up and sent outside because that's not a family show. Okay, so I just wanted to tell you guys a couple of things before we get started. I don't know about you guys, but during the week I analyze people because that's what us comedians do. And I'll tell you this right now. I do not trust any adult who thinks they're being taken seriously when they use one word in their sentence, and that's gazillion. Okay, because if you want to be taken seriously, look, my mustache is more serious than that goddamn word. Okay? I get stopped in the street by going, yo, yo, yo. Pretty good, pretty good. Okay, that's my mustache. Okay, but anybody who uses the word gazillion in their sentence to at least describe some kind of amount. Come on, Jose. Have you ever been to a meeting? Have you ever been to a meeting and they're like, Mr. Diaz, I think we're in the red by gazillions. If anybody told you that word, would you trust them to hand you any more reports?
No, because I did the reports.
Exactly. Okay, you and me handing your boss saying, "Oh, boss, guess what? The balance sheet shows that we have a gazillion."
If I told you once, I told you a gazillion times. Don't exaggerate.
Yeah, don't exaggerate, you fucking gazillionaire. Because if you're gonna use the word gazillion, let's go full of blown. Let's make up a word we don't use, so that way we will be taken seriously. Like, HP, do you have my reports? Yes, and this quarter shows that we're up a billion. A billion. Oh, wow. HP. You know, like if you go to a strip club, you know, they're going to say, HP, would you like the private room? I'm like, yes, why not? And they'll be like, it'll be $1 billion. What a gazillion. Come on, guys. I don't trust anybody who uses that word. They should be shot. Okay. And they should not be left anywhere near a calculator. All right, guys. So that's my rant for the gazillion because I heard that and I was like, you're I can just like shit on you. I hate you using that word. I swear, I gotta let this out, man. Okay, and I don't know if you know, but I can't use my phone. But Siri has a new translator on its new operating system. Have you checked that out?
Nope.
Yeah, check your phone out when you update it. It has a new translator, and you can change anything to anything. So all week I've been changing curse English language to every fucking language imaginable on that fucking phone. So I was like, hey, I was talking to my friend. I was like, hey, why don't we put suck the egg that just spoiled? And then you get some fucking thing called, I should do this. You got to do this. I got to do this. I don't care if they're gonna say, "Hey, you can't do that." Okay, so if okay, give me some type of phrase, Jose. Give me a phrase that you just want translated, and you can get away with it, but it has to be quick. Come on, hurry up, quick.
I gotta think. It's gotta be. I don't know.
I gotta think. Okay, let's put that one. I got to think. And what kind of language would you want it in? How about Spanish? Let's try Spanish. Ready? Okay. Let's see if it goes. Here it goes.
I got to think.
Can you hear that? Did you hear that?
I got to think.
All right.
She said it in English.
In Spanish. She said it actually in Spanish. Let's do that again.
I got to think.
All right. I got to think. So now I know I can change it to some other fucking languages.
Wait.
Oh my God.
Change it to Spanish.
Change it to Spanish to Spanish? Yeah, that would be great.
You said it in English.
I got to think.
Oh, yeah, right, yeah.
Hello?
Whoa, wait.
That's Spanish.
Oh, yeah.
I'm speaking Spanish.
Oh, yeah,
That was Spanish. I got to think.
I got to think.
I got to think,
I
man.
got to think.
Cheers.
Oh,
Cheers.
man.
I got to think.
I got
There
to
you
think a little bit, man.
Okay.
I know.
No, you know what?
I don't think so good.
Let's change it from.
So good.
Let's see. Oh,
But change it from Spanish. I got to think to French. I got to think.
Okay. Let's change it to Chinese. Let's see if we can do this. Hold on. Okay. Here we go.
I got to think.
There you go.
That's not Chinese.
That's it didn't work.
It doesn't work.
It
Siri-
doesn't-
Oh, hang on. Wait
Siri.
a second.
You
Hold
goddamn
on.
you stupid. Okay. I'm sweating now. I'm sweating because I had this all figured out.
Wait, watch. I'll do it here.
Right, yeah. It's
How do you say I got to think in Spanish?
Okay. There we go. Okay.
Say, tengo que pensar. I got to think.
Oh, you see? How come that fucking worked for you? How
And
can
you
you
gotta say, how do you say? ¿Cómo se dice?
Como se dice? Okay. Here we go. Ready? Oh, here we go in Chinese.
你觉得怎么样？
You hear that?
Meow.
One time.
How do I? Wait.
Your kung fu is so good.
你觉得怎么样？
My God. You suck. All right.
How do you say? Will you pro the hour in Dutch?
You know how you say that? Pro the art in Dutch.
There you go.
All right, that bit should have went a lot better. You see, that's why I do this on my own. And fuck it, I don't have a producer. The fucking thing.
We thought it was hilarious.
Oh, thank you.
that's
Oh,
great.
you guys, man, you guys are awesome. I swear. I said here it has Siri translator. So I was doing every goddamn curse word in the book and translating it into Spanish, French, Arabic, Chinese. And let me tell you, it all sounds the same because fuck in every language sounds fuck. I'll tell you, I may look old, but I'm 15 at heart. I'll tell you. Okay. All right, so let's get this going. I just and remember, don't use the word gazillion in my face because if you use, I gotta get these down. If you do use the word gazillion in front of me, guess what? That's right. I ain't gonna take that. Okay. You better be cute and your name better be Bubbles. Okay. Well, I'd like to give you a gazillion lap dances. Oh, I like that one. Okay. So let's continue. Right now, let's part one to our HP free Zoom. I'm gonna entertain you guys or try to entertain you because now it is going to be
It's HP's free Zoom picture time.
Doesn't that sound heroic? I love it. I feel like I gotta change into like Super Escobar or something. All right, go ahead. Okay, it's HP. It's HP's picture time, and all right. So I was watching a little bit of TV this past week, and welcome, Alina. Thank you, and Sue and Alina. You're on twice. How can that be? Okay, anyway, you're punking me. Okay, so I took some pictures. I was watching a show, and they were talking about how we're spoiling our kids by giving them trophies for everything. Okay, because us guys, everybody on this Zoom tonight, had to work really hard to actually win a trophy. Okay.
Yeah,
Or not win one.
you had trophies?
Or look at one, because I never won a trophy. I always fucking found that guy winning those damn trophies, and I was like, "Where's my trophy?" They're like, "No, HPO, you're El Luzo today." So they were saying nowadays the kids are getting trophies just to fucking show up to the goddamn thing. I'm like, how fair is that? I had to work just to win at the goddamn thing. And these kids nowadays are getting trophies just to show up. Okay. And that's not right. So I decided, you know what? Let's go a little further and give out trophies. If they're going to give out trophies just for kids showing up, let's give them trophies for what us adults really think they should get them for. Okay. So really fast, I'm going to share with you what I thought. Everybody just happens to like really say, okay, this kid really won the prize, okay, because he is annoying the hell out of me. Okay, so let me do this with you guys. Let me do this, and I came up with a trophy that should be given out because, hey, this kid actually disturbed me on the bus, and guess what? You first prize at being the greatest pain in the ass, okay? I think you win that prize because holy crap, you have been bugging me throughout the whole ride. So here it is, first place at being the fucking greatest, biggest ass on the fucking train. So that's one trophy. That's one trophy that I thought I'd share with you. And then I said, okay, can we go down the line and give out trophies? And I said, wait, okay, I got another one. This one I think says it all. Okay. This one I think should have been given out when I went to camp because this kid was like the most disgusting thing I've ever seen. And here you go. This kid won first prize. Picker of all time. Okay, I think that's it.
Yeah. Hey, we go to the same camp.
Because let me tell you, that kid kept digging and digging, and the only gold I found was in this trophy. All right, guys, because that's
He was driving next to me on the highway today.
wasn't he? Oh, then you should have taken this and given it to him and say, "Golly's guy, you deserve best nose picker of all time because you were digging for mud." All right, so I'm glad you enjoyed that one, and I said, okay, so that. Let me see. How can we go any further with these trophies? Okay, because come on, if we're gonna give them just to show up, then we might as well just get. So I said, you know what? I know one that really a lot of people wanted to give me because I swear I could have used some help on this. But nobody helped. All they did was laugh, and I felt like they wanted to give me this one because one time I slipped on ice, and they said, "Ha ha ha! Here you go, H." All like an asshole of the year. Okay, that's the trophy I thought they were gonna give me at the time. I was like, my ass hurts. How can you fucking laugh at me? And they're like, it's me. You felt so funny here. You deserve this prize.
You know, HP, you could have changed the plaque and put best greatest break dancer in New York.
Oh, really? Yeah. Does it look like he's breakdancing? I kind of figured the tie and the shoes don't go with breakdancing. All right. So I thought that one was okay. I poked a joke at myself. Okay. Like us comics, that's what we do. So then I said, what's okay. What are we doing here? Okay. What's the best, dumbest thing that we can give any kid? And I said, you know what? I asked, I'm going to give credit to where's credit's due. This one my daughter gave me. She says, how about if we just give an award for existing? I'm like, yeah, that's it. You get to know everybody here in this Zoom. You give me your address, okay? Because I'm going to give you this award and you guys all deserve it. Here's place for being. How's that, everybody? That should do everybody well. Wait, can you see that? You guys are not.
I know him.
You know him?
For himself.
He wasn't the quickest one because you caught it.
No, because he was the first one to the egg. Okay, there, Mr. Capitan. All right, if it wasn't for that quickest one, nobody would be here. So all of you guys deserve this prize for being the first, for being the quickest sperm in your mother's womb. Okay, so I think that deserves a one or poker two or poker
Go to
three.
your womb.
Go to your womb, goddamn.
Oh!
Holy shit! For that one, I gotta give the. I gotta give that one. Oh, I can't share that. Oh, yeah, let me get my sharing thing. Oh shit! That definitely deserved. But again, this time I'll do it. Go ahead, say it again, Jose.
Go to your womb.
All right. So there you go for today's picture time with HP. Thank you very much for participating. And this is when I can impress Debbie with all my Photoshop talents, because yes, Debbie, I did all of that on Photoshop. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Okay. Don't fucking fake clap me, Jim. Fuck you. Yeah. Why? What are you flying? Swatting a fly that was landed on the fucking vice president's head? What are you doing?
I don't have the coordination level. I'll pick it up.
I knew what you wanted.
You know, now I know why your wife throws you in the basement. I love you, Jim. I love you. It's a good poke. It's a good poke at you because, you know, if we don't poke at each other, we're going to turn out to be just like that. All right.
Shiny.
Yeah, my head is shiny. Okay, so now let's go to part 2 of HP's Free Zoom Open Mic. And remember, guys, this is the next.
It's HP's Free Zoom polling time. It's time to vote, exercise your right, and flex those fingers.
All right, guys. All right, this is the time I give you guys time to vote because, you know, voting time is just a couple of weeks away. And it makes me kind of special because every time they say, hey, voting is only 26 days away, guess what? That's my birthday. So I'm like, hey, it's only 26 days to my birthday. Fuck the voting. Okay, never mind. All right, so you know when this starts, that means you got what? Put on your glasses. Remember, it's polling time, and I'm going to show you the first poll. Launch it now. Okay. A fly landed on the head of VP Pence during the debate. What do you think happened after that? All the other flies made fun of him for landing on his head. Died after that of pure humiliation. That fly invited all the other flies to lay eggs. Republicans called that fly a Democratic sabotager, and Pence wanted the fly deported back to his larva. You tell me what happened after that fly landed on Pence's head. What do you think happened after that? That was easy to write because, come on, guys, this administration is comedy gold, I tell you, comedy gold. All I have to do is watch something they do, and I'm like, hey, that's a great joke. All right, guys, let me stop the polling there. Let me end it, and let me share it with you guys. You said 55% of you said Republicans called that fly a Democratic saboteur. Yeah. It's like, hey, I never knew a crowd that a fly made that kind of noise. What are you talking about there? Okay. All right, so let's go back to the game show music. I love this. All right, let me stop sharing, and let me start launching poll number 2. And if you can't see it out there, it's because you're not on the Zoom, guys. Get it together. Okay, what happened after Trump's COVID-19 diagnosis and his return to the White House? Melania asked why she had to go back to the White House. After Trump's diagnosis, all the doctors mysteriously received mansions. Doctors told Trump he can't breathe louder than Darth Vader. And Trump ran around the White House spitting on everything, laughing. Hey, I don't have anything. Are you kidding? Look. George Washington, that's his picture. Patooey.
I'm not contagious.
I'm not contagious.
I'm not contagious. I can tell.
Huge. I had a
I'm like the
huge.
immune.
I'm
Huge fly on
immune.
his head, huge.
Huge. That was no fly. That was Biden's spy.
It was Jeff Goldblum,
Jeff
okay?
Goldblum.
It's Kubu. What happened? Okay, so let me stop the polling there. And what happened after Trump's COVID-19 diagnosis and his return to the White House? After you guys said 73%. Wow, you guys said Trump ran around the White House, hitting on everything and laughing. I like that one. Oh, you guys are great. Okay, so let me stop sharing that one and let me get to the music. Love this music. It's like If I Made It. Okay, here we go. Launching number 3. Launching poll now. The hotel industry is doing everything to stay afloat. What are they doing? Renting out rooms to space aliens immune to COVID-19. Renting out rooms as witness protection rooms. Renting out to drug dealers as safe havens.
I guess that's the winner.
renting rooms to other hotels. Or renting rooms with one free hooker with each night. You tell me. The hotel industry is doing everything to stay afloat. What are they doing to stay afloat? I like it. All right, you see, Mel's missing his favorite music. What the hell? That mother flower. That mother. There's your PG, Jim. That mother flower.
Flower.
It's a comedy for kids, people. All right, let me stop the polling there. Let me give you the hotel industry is doing everything to stay afloat. What are they doing? You guys said 45% of you said renting rooms with one free hooker with each night. You guys are so nasty. Oh, God. All right. Yeah, I kind of said, hey, what would attract? Yeah, I think I'd like that. One free room? Yeah, give me half a room with that one. All right. All right, let's stop sharing that and let's launch the last of the 1st of October's free HP open mic. Let me launch it. So far, Trump survived COVID-19. What other thing does Trump think he can survive? COVID 20, 21, and 22, a meteor shower, the next set of alpha letters for hurricanes, get remarried to Melania, or a Black Panther party. What other thing Trump thinks he can survive now they survived COVID-19, or supposedly?
He's immune.
I'm immune, especially to those Panthers. Why are they letting Panthers out in the street?
I'm cured.
No, Mr. President, it's a Black Panther party. Well, who has parties with Panthers? That's stupid.
I thought Panthers had stripes.
Yeah,
They love me. They love me, the Panthers.
They love me. I'm going to vote for no, they've got to vote for me. Okay, let me stop. All right, end the poll there. And what does Trump think he can survive next? You guys said, wow, it's a split. It's a split between COVID 2021 and 22 and a Black Panther party. Yeah, Black Panther. This is what he's going to hear at the when he walks into that party. This is what he's going to hear. Get him, boys. Uh-oh. Okay. So that's it for today's first. I got to give you this. Okay, there you go. Thank you very much. And I can't believe this is the first HP free Zoom for October. Okay. With Josh walking in, let's pretend we just started. Okay, hey guys, welcome. Sorry I was so late.
I'm glad you got those technical difficulties fixed.
Thank God. Oh my God, I couldn't. Wait a minute. I got to find my coins here for a minute. Okay, there we go. This is what I found in my computer. Now we can start the show. All right. So thank you again. Once again, this is for all you guys for participating. Thanks again. And let's get this started off. Okay, this time I did write down some names for some people for you guys. I'm going to introduce you as best as I can. And enough with the chatter. Let me start off with this one. This one. I like this one because it represents them very well. She was last time. She's first this time. Please, round of applause for Elena Witz, everybody.
Hey!
Yeah.
Lady.
Elena. If the music's too long, let's just pretend.
Thank you. That was my set. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. That was- Well, I want to give a hand to HP. He does so much preparation before the show. I'm really impressed. And I'm not just sucking up. I'm not
Oh, no,
sucking up.
thank you.
If
I
wanted to
appreciate
suck
that.
up, I'd say Judy Carter loved him. You know, that's how I'd suck up. But I just was impressed with the beginning of the show. I really was.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. That's for you.
Questions and all that. So the first thing I wanted to say is that I'm looking at the Gillos again and I'm saying, wow, I'm so impressed. You know why? They're
Why?
allowed to leave their TV on when they're not watching it. You know, my mother used to say, what are we made of money? What are we millionaires? You can leave the light on in the living room and leave the TV on all night. What are we made out of money? The Gillos, God bless them, they can leave their TV on while they're here. To this day, I'm 400 years old and I still feel like, wow, they left TV on. I'm so well trained from when I'm 4 years old. But that's not what I came to really talk to you about, Mr. Ron and Mrs. Gillo. I wanted to say that a crazy thing happened to me on one of these Zoom podcasts. It was the kind that was audio without video, okay? So these two fellas, their name is Mick and Mark, and they live in New Jersey. One of them has a birthday today, as a matter of fact, just to show you, I'm telling you the truth. And they're interviewing me, and the first question they asked me was, so, as a brown comic, you know, from the Indian Asian persuasion, how do you find trying to make it in this comedy scene with the likes of Mindy Sailing from The Office? I said, first of all, I am not who you think I am. If you look at your notes, I think you have me mixed up with your next guest because I'm a Jewish 70-year-old. I'm not a young Mindy Sailing, Kelly, whatever her name is, kind of girl. So he kept going, and then he was embarrassed. So he asked the other guy to ask the next question. The next question was, so, since you are from Asia and your father probably worked 24 hours a day all over for IBM and he never came home, you probably craved attention as a child, and that's why you became a comic. I said, my father was a Jewish lawyer. He worked in Brooklyn. He came home at 6:02 every night. My mother had a 5-course dinner. On Wednesday, we had dairy. You got me wrong. You got me mixed up. Well, either you're muted or I'm just not funny, Mr. John. So anyway, this is what straw that broke the camel's back. The last question, I walked out of there. You ready?
I'm ready.
So, since you were a Siamese twin and you were severed just recently in the last 6 months, how do you feel your comedy will change now that you don't have a Siamese stuck to you? That killed on Broadway. Oh, well. You know, I used to have a different punchline and it was worse. So consider yourself safe. But anyway, I love Zoom. You know why? Richie, the reason I love Zoom is because I get to see everyone's house. Like, you see the fan they have above their ceiling?
Yeah.
For example, the other day, I have a brand new one of them. I pulled it and the chain came off. So now it's going round. I can't shut it off and I can't have the man come fix it because of the COVID. So I love seeing everybody's house. I have a picture on the wall, but it's on the wall of my bathroom. This way, if I run out of toilet paper, Mrs. Gillo, I could have the parchment from my diploma. It doesn't feel that good on my hemorrhoids, but you get the idea. I'm waiting for the side effects. I've been trained the hard way through this. I got a beating with a strap the other day because I didn't wait for the toilet to flush. on the
Oh.
HB show. But anyway, I love the Zoom. You know, I'm Jewish and I went to Hebrew classes on Mondays. So the rabbi says, let your nachama give you a naya. I don't know what it means, but I had to memorize it. Let your nachama give you a naya. Then, that wasn't the joke, but in the afternoon, I went to yoga class. And we were meditating, and the lady goes, let a string come through your body, through the top of your head. Let your karma give you a chakra. Well, the next week, what do you think they gave me, Mr. Ron? They gave me a quiz, a pop quiz, and I got my nakama mixed up with my karma. I got my chakra mixed up with my anaya. Now, the thing about it, you're going to tell me when my time's up, right, HP? You're going to give me the hook, right?
Whenever you want. It's up to you.
Okay, I'll just say this one last joke. You know, when you're in this time of the pandemic, you don't know when it could, God forbid, happen to you that you'll be sick, and you don't know if you'll be a little sick and you could straighten your house, or you don't know if you'll be devastated or dead. Now, this is morbid, but stick with me. My brother always says I have too many papers around the house, and he would come from Massachusetts to help his little sister, which I hate. Well, when I feel a cold coming on, I say, you might be dead. And if you're dead, you won't care what your brother thinks. But if he comes in and you're laying in the bed sick, you better get up and straighten those papers before he walks through and starts to criticize, and you'll be embarrassed.
Yeah.
So I always have a problem in the morning if I have sniffles. But, and here's the punchline, I either worry about saying between jokes, or else I'm afraid I'm going to die. That's it. That's the punchline. I guess it wasn't funny.
Oh, no.
So Wednesday is dairy
I'm
night?
afraid I'm going to say too much. That's the
Who
joke.
knew?
Well, thank you, HP, and thank you, everybody. And thank you.
Elaine.
No, you were funny. It's just that, listen, everybody here knows that you got to wait. Because I was waiting for the sound effects, but I was scared that if I put them on, then all of a sudden, yep, that was it.
I wasn't leaving. I was showing Mr. Yellow. This is what came off of my fan.
Oh, wow. That looks like the plunger.
No, this came off of my fan, my ceiling fan. It's been going around ever since, and I can't have the man fix it for a few weeks till after the COVID.
Oh, wow.
I thought you said your pants.
That came off her pants? You're a disgusting pervert, Jim. How dare you?
No, that's a nice belt. That's a 70s belt there.
Mrs. Maywald, get your husband. He's a little too horny tonight.
Do you push that in and pull it out one bead at a time?
Oh,
just pass it.
Jose, what the hell? We gotta
Making a hard left here.
I was thinking the same thing.
Well, hopefully Mel will be here soon to clean this up.
Oh my God! That one beat at a time. Boy, are you really is he Latino, Ron, or what?
I know about that one beat at a time.
Jose heard fly on pants. He goes Spanish.
Espérate, tómate esto.
Spanish fly. Okay, all right. Let me stop around because Debbie's going, what the hell are these guys talking about? All right. So let me thank you, Helene, right? I gotta mention Elaine. All right, don't yell at me, Jose. My mother's here. Don't yell at me.
Oh, so my mic is working.
Oh, yeah. All right. So speaking of sexy, this guy, he's all horned up today. So let's give him a little horny music. Round of applause for Jim Maywald. Yeah. That's right, Jimmy boy. Yeah. Give me one of these. Yeah. That's stripper music.
Thank
for
you. All right. Well, nobody wants that down here in the basement. This is a great show. It's so. Thank you. What was that? Heads up. So nice to be here with all of you. Mike Hernandez sends his regards. He's in a fetal position right now watching the Yankee game somewhere.
Oh, who's
You
winning?
know,
Don't answer.
1-1.
1-1? All right, Ron, don't give us any fucking bad news.
Yeah,
I also love how you have Earth, Wind, and Fire on in the beginning of the show.
Yeah.
Which is it's great. I actually went to see Earth and Fire about 4 years ago at Madison Square Garden. Wind was doing 5 years at Rikers Island for breaking and entering, I think. It's, you know, I know the Gazillions, a nice Italian family from Newark. They have a funeral home, I think, in the Ironbound section. But yeah.
How many did they bury?
Just to dumb it down a little bit here, you had
More.
the sperm trophy. That was a nice touch, the sperm trophy. And
Thank
I was
you.
thinking of that, so I don't know if anybody ever watched Starsky and Hutch growing up.
Oh yeah.
I didn't want to be like Starsky or Hutch, always rushing around. I wanted to be like Huggy Bear, cool,
Yeah.
smooth,
And you look just like him.
walked with style, slow, never in a rush to get anywhere. And I think that goes back to the sperm. It's actually like the time of travel, to get to the egg. You know what I mean? The brothers, it's a very short period of time. They're not in a rush. The other guys, Starsky and Hutch, they got to swim their asses off. So it's just continued.
And just a little closer to the target.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, they don't have to rush so much. This is going good. A friend of mine. A friend of mine just got married. Happy couple. Very great to get married in the COVID. You don't have to invite anybody. Get that head count down for the Ramada. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, the head count. I got it.
Yeah. So they seem like a happy color, almost happy couple, almost to the point of making me a little nauseous, So we pulled some money together and we got him an IKEA gift certificate. That'll test the marriage. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
They have divorce lawyers at the exits of IKEA just waiting. They hand their cards out because you put that stuff together, man. That's just a quick trip to divorce. I mean, especially when you have a lot of extra parts and your wife starts asking you questions, But, what a melting pot, IKEA, isn't it? That's a great idea on a Saturday morning. Let's go to IKEA. Maybe we can go to Bangladesh. I don't know, someplace. We needed a kitchen. We had a tight budget of $175, which in IKEA that's 175 Svedliks. So. Oh, have you seen the kitchen designers at IKEA? They're really good. I didn't know Rikers Island had a design department. That they were. It's a lovely group. Thank God for these drum rolls for fucking silence on here. For God's sakes, Jesus. Netflix is really giving me a lot of, it's the host has spotlighted. Okay.
King of segue.
No, No, here's the fucking problem. I'm serious now, okay? Now I'm serious, all right?
okay,
I'm not
okay.
kidding. I'm not kidding around, okay?
Okay, everybody's
All right,
serious.
you're not- you watch-
conversation is real.
That's right. That's right. You're watching Netflix, right? All right. And I'm watching The World's Toughest Prisons, okay? All right. And they start going into, if you have a teardrop, tattoo, that you may have been violated in prison. So my kitchen designer at the IKEA had the teardrop,
Oh shit.
I'm a man of the people. And I said I said, brother, listen, man, I'm really sorry that you were violated in prison. And that was a quick design session. I mean, he he looked at me and I knew that he meant business. And he explained to me that it also means that you may have killed somebody in prison, which is anyway.
You were like, what does that mean? That means I was a great shot.
Yeah, there was an unfortunate shower incident or something. I'm not sure. But, the Jehovah's came to the door the other day.
Don't answer.
I don't know whether it's because it says Church of Christ on my dog tag. That's true. I could show them to you, and that's because that's got to be one of my family members in the background.
No, it's one of mine.
Wait, I got them beat. Hold on. Tell them they're doing this.
I just thought they might have been talking about the Yankee game. But anyway.
They're cutting into your time. You know that.
All right, I'm gonna wrap this up soon. So I don't. It looks like everybody's got something they need to get to, but. So anyway, this is true. This is true, Rob. This is true. You'll be interested in this because I know you're a man of the cloth, and so you have to choose Jew, Hindu, Roman Catholic, Knights of Columbus, whatever, when you join the military. So I didn't see Irish Catholic. So I'm like, well, we're not Roman. So I put down Church of Christ because that was the guy that was in the place we were going to, So those Seventh-day Adventists, they're amped up. They're a little militant, right? So I don't know how I got on the list, but they come to my house and I made the mistake of letting these two women into the house in a snowstorm a year or so ago. And I gave them $3 for the watchtower. And this is going absolutely nowhere. But here's the thing. When they come to the door, this is what you want to say. You want to say, do you have my watchtower? and just keep saying it. Did you have my watchtower? And listen, you'll be off the list, and they'll do you a favor. That's all I got. I'm gonna go out in the backyard.
Yeah, all right.
Burn this.
I didn't know there were Jimi Hendrix fans all along the watchtower. For you guys, Van Halen did die. And Jimi Hendrix rode along the watchtower. Okay. All right. Thank you very much, Jim. I appreciate you and love you. So, all right. So let thank you, my friend. Okay. Later. Okay. Now.
Whatever you want, HP.
All right. Take it easy. All right. Everybody's laughing. All right, so let's kick this off. I want to give her a nice little intro here, and I actually got these all written down. Okay, so I got this one, and let's. All right, that's good because it represents her in every way because she has the energy of the song. Okay, so we're gonna do that again. Please, round of applause. Oh, she left. Oh, let's go. Come on, Gene, you're up. Yeah.
excited. Hello.
Yeah. Hey.
Hey.
Whoa.
Hello, HP parents. Yeah, Jose said I should come on the show if I didn't have anything better going on.
Oh, shit.
I said, unfortunately, I don't, because Broadway's closed now.
Oh. So I'm second to nothing?
So you were talking about those participation trophies earlier, and
Yeah.
I mean, I'm Korean, so Asians, they're such overachievers. I mean, forget about participation trophies. Even if you get an Olympic gold medal, you don't get kudos. You have to get an Olympic gold medal, a Pulitzer Prize, a Nobel Peace Prize, to get any type of. So what can I tell you about? Oh yeah, I wanted to share some stuff about my. Everybody's got that kind of loser relative, or I shouldn't say loser. That special, that special relative.
Yeah, mine are on the Zoom right now. Oh no, yeah, I love them. They're special to me.
Like the drunk uncle, or like the mentally disabled or special needs brother. I have one of each on my mother's side. So my oldest uncle, he takes great pride in the fact that he looks like Kim Jong-un. And that he can out-scream anybody, like if he gets caught by the police. And he said, whoever screams the loudest gets out of the police incident. Apparently,
like that.
Yeah, apparently this is how it is in Korea. So you just gotta project. Yeah. And then my youngest uncle, we call him Attic Uncle because he's never been able to hold down a full-time job, and you literally need to pull down a drop ladder to go visit him. Yeah, because he's in the attic. I mean, when I was in Korea, this was like after college, I snuck up there one day when he wasn't there. And he had like Korean $20 bills all hung on clothespins on a clothesline, like all around his bedroom. I thought this was bizarre, but I think it was his version of money laundering. So, yeah, what else can I tell you? Oh yeah, Chris Christie, I don't know if you guys heard, he tested positive for bacon fat. Yeah, I mean, on the day of the VP debates, they kept saying this is going to be like big steaks. It's especially big steaks. And then out of nowhere, Chris Christie comes rushing the stage with his personal knife and fork going, steaks, steaks? Did someone say steaks? Yeah, so I mean, what did I do today? I on Fridays I like to walk to Randall's Island. It's like 13 steps back and forth from my apartment, and and I look at my phone because I keep getting these alerts, and it says you have not walked. You walked more yesterday than you did today. You walked more last year at this time than you did this year at this time. So, I mean, I don't live with my mom anymore, but I still feel like I have this like constant nag. It's like, yeah, the technological mother. Yeah, people want to know why I'm voting for Joe Biden, and I think the easiest way to describe it, I don't want an exciting person. We've already had that. I want conflict. At this point, I just want to to know how it goes in and how it feels going out, and that's it.
Oh.
Oh God. Okay. I actually did some open micing 20 years ago. I mean, now I've been doing stand-up for about 4 years. But I kind of, I actually dredged up one of my old jokes. So here goes. Yeah, I don't know why I feel so inadequate sometimes, but my mom, when I have 2 sisters, and when my mom describes us, she says, I have 2 daughters, and then there is this other one. You heard it right here. That's one of my original jokes.
All right.
I think it is kind of weird looking at yourself spotlighted because you're like, oh, I need to get my roots done. Yeah. Oh, okay.
You're so humble.
Yeah. Yeah, but it still holds true. Okay, what? I was gonna tell you another story, but it's gonna take too long. So
We got time.
We got time. Come on.
yeah, I think I'm gonna save that story for next time. I'm gonna tell you. Well, it's something I'm working on, but okay. So like my older sister, she was in the Peace Corps in Romania. So I didn't want to go there. And I know, he's like, it's funny already. And I didn't want to go visit her there. So we decided on a middle ground. So I got to go visit her in Greece and Turkey. So when I was in Turkey, we went to the spice market. And, it's beautiful there. They got like the teas and the Oriental rugs and, all that stuff. But the coolest thing is they have these Turkish merchants. They speak every language in the world, and they speak Korean better than I do. I mean, it's really strange to watch them, like, they have a better Korean accent. And so it reminded me, because, I do some lobbying and, I'm a lobbyist. I went to this meeting with this, this Black city councilman. And at the time, he was known for having several scandals, one of which was asking his secretaries to come home with him and clean his apartment. So, and then he also had a Chinese wife. So, we knew he had an Asian fetish. The strangest thing was I ended up being at a meeting with him, and he sat right next to me, and he said, where are you from? And I said, Korea. So of course he said, oh, 한국말 하세요. And he started saying all these Korean phrases to me and just totally creeped me out. And I just kept thinking, stop talking. But, he continued to share every single, okay, so I'm still waiting. I'm still looking for the point to this story. But, so there you go.
Yay! All right, thank you, Gene. Thank you, Gene. That was very.
All right, Gene.
That was very molesterish. That fucker. What are you talking about? Hey, you call us the Latino brothers. We'll take care of him. But we're like, that's not how you molest the sister.
I have the guidebook.
You got the iBook of molestation? What are you talking about?
The guidebook.
Oh, I thought iBook. I was like, wow. Apple does that now?
Not like that. Look at the picture.
Like the For Dummies books.
Oh, I see, Jim. Jim, stay down in your basement. Don't talk. Boy, you're on fire, Jim. Okay. Okay, I see that somebody's getting bored, so let's try and entertain him. Let me ask him a question. Josh, are you just visualizing, or are you gonna shoot us all? You want to join? You want to see how it goes? Okay, we'll put you towards the end, and let me see what I got here. Okay, so let's do one of these. All right, this next comedian. Hey, this is funny. He actually was at a protest, but then he realized he's not at a protest. He's on a line to the bathroom, and that's where he needed to go. Please, round of applause for Ziggy. Ziggy! Yeah, Ziggy! Give you that.
Thanks. Thanks, HP. Jim mentioned there are two, explanations for teardrops. One could be that you were, molested by somebody in prison. The other could be that you were a killer. I have two teardrops on my butt because I was molested by a guy who killed people while I was in prison. Trump says he's a gazillionaire, HP.
Oh no!
Trump is a gazillionaire, but he still only pays $750 a year in taxes. HP, you mentioned a participation trophy. I never got a trophy for anything, never. No participation, no nothing. And once I was on like my office softball team, and we played other offices, other Social Security offices and stuff. And I guess there were too many players on the team, whatever. And we played one game they didn't play me, the second game they didn't play me, third game they didn't play me. They never played me. Meanwhile, we're traveling around, wasting time. You have to pay like $20 to be on this team and everything. And I just sat on the bench, never played, never did anything. So I was really upset and frustrated. And I asked for my money back, and I just quit the team. And that year, they won the whole championship. I would have had my only trophy in my whole life, but like an idiot, I quit the team. So talking about, we've all done stupid things, I guess. In our lives, everybody's done something stupid that they're sorry for. And this might be the worst of all of you. Last year in 2019, they celebrated the 50-year anniversary of Woodstock, right? Yeah. That's like one of the greatest things to happen last century, 1969. And I was a junior counselor in a summer camp that summer. One of the guys had tickets to Woodstock. There were three of us. We had 3 tickets to go to Woodstock. And he asked me if I wanted to go, and I said, sure. And it was also our day off, so there was no problem. We were going to go to Woodstock. So that morning, listened to the radio, and they said the cars are all backed up on the highway. You can't get there, and it was all muddy and stuff, and it sounded disgusting. So I said, no, I don't want to go. You guys go. They gave my ticket to somebody else, and I went back to New York City. I could have gone to the greatest concert of all time, and I went back to New York City.
And you missed your trophy for Woodstock.
Yeah, an idiot. I get the idiot trophy.
Oh.
So when I went back to New York, I met up with friends at Far Rockaway, and we're on the beach, and I met this woman, and hit it off. I got her phone number. So even though I missed out on Woodstock, I met this woman, and I never saw her again.
Oh, you missed the other trophy.
She wouldn't go out with me. Anyway, fly virus. That fly that landed on Pence's head. I'm thinking, this place was like sealed, protected from the virus and everything. I mean, they had metal, shields, but if a fly can just go over and land on his head, imagine the coronavirus, so what does that say,
Did he say la cabrona virus?
Yeah.
I know what
It is Hispanic Heritage Month, so yes, the coronavirus.
I think it was the Budweiser virus. But anyway, I just wanted to say one thing about my bird. My bird hates our daughter. He flies to her and bites her. And the vet said it's hormonal, but it's too expensive to get either of them neutered. So I have our daughter, like when he's locked up in his cage, she goes by his cage and she says, "Good boy, Charlie," and he says, "Don't patronize me." But she gets back at him when she's having breakfast and he's locked in the cage. She cracks open the eggs right in front of him just so she can watch him sit shiva. And when he bites me, I yell at him. I say, "No biting." And he's very smart. Now when he bites me, he says, "No biting." And I'll leave you with this. Like I said, he's smart, so I'm trying to toilet train him. I can tell when he's about to poop, and when he makes those movements, I put him on the edge of a little garbage can. But basically, it's a crapshoot. Everybody, stay well, be healthy. Nice to see you, and hopefully, I'll see you again soon. Have a good day.
All right, thank you, Ziggy. That was great. And in case you don't know what Shiva means, believe me, if you translate it to Spanish, it still sounds the same.
Oh, let's ask Siri.
Yeah. Siri, what does Shiva mean? Yo no hablo stupido.
Did I tell you what it means? Does everybody know what it means?
No, what does it mean?
Yeah, I think it means bring deviled eggs.
Okay.
It means deviled eggs.
Deviled eggs.
And macaroons.
Wait, ho.
When you sit shiva, it means somebody died and they stay in their house for like 7 days and they don't really come out, and people come to visit them and console them and things like that. So shiva, the word means 7, and people stay in there. Very religious people stay in their house for 7 days after a close relative dies.
Look at that!
Wait! Not the dead person though, right?
No, well, when he comes up. No, I'm only kidding. Anyway, yes, sorry to bring the boom down.
But wait a minute.
It's like a novena. We do it for 9 days.
Oh,
we keep the dead guy in the chair.
See, because
give me that.
In the Latino culture, when somebody dies, we don't say Shiva, we say Chivas. Chivas Regal, right? Come on. All right, let's get this train rolling because I played this long enough for Jim. All right.
I stepped in front of it.
You stepped over it. There it goes. Oh, watch out, Jim. Okay, so let's get this going. Okay, we got let's bring up another fellow comedian, and let me bring up one of these songs for him. Oh yeah, this should do it. This one goes because he was rocking and rolling, and this one should do it well here. Even though he was rock and rolling to rock and roll, please everybody. He's moving already. Come on, everybody. Round of applause for Richie the Hay. Hey, come on.
Alrighty.
Sound effects of clapping here.
And it's on now. All right, hey, Jim, let me tell you how I got rid of the Jovo in his house. They blacklisted my house too. It's what you got to do. When they come to your house all smiley and everything, want to talk to you about God, invite them in. Serve them cake. While they're eating the cake, you stand up and say, "You're eating birthday cake, you're eating birthday cake, you're eating birthday cake." You spit it out and leave.
Oh.
You know? They don't celebrate birthdays, guys. That's why they keep it birthday cake. All right, so many of you know, but I do work for the post office during the day. And I tell you, that's right. The craziest things you see that people send. Someone actually sent a letter and taped 50 cents to the right-hand corner with a little note. If it costs less than 50 cents, please mail me back the change. And then I saw another letter, and obviously it smelled, it was around, it was some guy sending poop, or a person sending poop to a mortgage company.
Wow.
And I said, he couldn't have sent this UPS to see what Brown could do for them. And then I got a letter. I saw a letter. It was the sweetest Christmas time. A young boy was sending a letter to his grandparents, to Grandma and Grandpa Jones, and Uncle Boozy. So I wrote on Uncle Boozy's name, the note for Alcoholics Anonymous. And then if I see letters going to Santa, here's the mean streak. When I see letters addressed to Santa, I write deceased, return to sender. I'm gonna burn in hell for that one, right? And some woman actually called me at the post office and said, "Can I send a poisonous snake to my ex-husband?" And I said, if we could do that, I'd be sending one to my ex-wife. And you know what? I love music, but you know music I hate? I hate songs about the post office.
Oh.
You got Elvis Presley sending, "I gave my letter to the postman. Right early next morning, he brought my letter back. Return to sender." No, it takes 3 weeks for your letter to return to sender, not the next day. We're not And then we got the Marvelous saying, "Mr. Postman, is there a letter for me?" I said, "When I get to your house and I put something in your mailbox, you'll see. Don't you have informed delivery?" And in the beginning, you basically used to be able to mail children through the post office. It was sort of like what they call that, a mail order brat service. And does the postman ring twice? We have a round we don't have time to ring twice. And I was thinking, if certain actors work for the post office, I love to see like certain actors doing their job at the post office. This is my invitation, Richard Gere getting fired at the post office. Don't you do it! Don't you do it! I have nowhere else to go. I have nowhere else to go. And how about Jimmy Stewart during Christmas time at the post office? Jimmy Stewart, "Merry Christmas, letter carriers! Merry Christmas, Postmaster General! Merry Christmas, all you wonderful customers!" And if Joe Pesci was a window clerk and you did something wrong, "What do you think you are, a clown? You're trying to... Don't you know you gotta put the return address in the correct post office? This ain't this. And if you want to be a clown, go join the circus." Thank you. And then Dr. Smith from Lost in Space, in parcels, oh dear, these post office boxes too heavy, these parcels too heavy. Please, someone help me. Someone help me, they're too heavy. And my favorite, Marlon Brando at customer service. "My friend, I see you need my help. I will help you. But one day I'll be calling upon you to save." I don't know. And I'm finishing up with this one, all right? And a light on my ex-wife called me yesterday.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. She said, hey, asshole. That's what for me. Said, asshole, I got a new boyfriend.
Oh.
And guess what? His dick is bigger than yours.
Oh.
And I said, you know, sweetheart, so called a sweetheart, that ain't saying much. Much, what is it, 3 inches long? Good luck with that. All righty, listen, you've been a super audience. Back to the host.
All right, there we go. That's right, you tell him. Mine's as big as a coin, so what does that say?
Hey,
what
those
happened,
pieces
Jim?
of larger pills, I get more wrench out of it. You know what I'm saying?
All right. So let's continue this nice. So far, I'm having fun. I don't know about you guys. I'm having
a blast.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
I'm having fun.
good. And this is for you then. All right, this one. Last time she talked about headlights, and I was like, what music goes to headlights? But forget it. Let's just bring her up, please. Round of applause for Debbie. Yeah, Debbie. And I'll cut it off.
Hey, everybody, can you hear me?
Oh my God! Hell yeah! All right. Oh, we lost her. We lost her
You
again.
lost me? You really lost me? Are you kidding?
No,
we
Jose, how do I sound?
Oh, you sound great,
Sound
Debbie.
better.
Jose.
I love the mic. Yeah.
Sounds like we're in trouble.
Thank
Yeah.
God.
I don't care if HP makes fun of you that you help me. I don't care. Let me tell you what happened.
Wait, Debbie, you can talk normal. We hear you now.
Oh, am I talking too loud now?
Yes, it's crackling.
You went from one extreme to the other.
We love you, Debbie. We hear your voice. Don't yell so much.
Yeah.
All right?
You hear me? Okay, I brought a new mic.
Yeah, it's a powerful mic.
All right. Well, that was before. You should have seen it before Jose and his daughter Melissa helped me. Ha ha.
But pump.
Anyway, I'm actually.
Wait, you could.
I don't know.
Gene, help me.
I'm so fucking insecure. I don't need this shit. Anyway.
I think you can actually sit back now.
Sit back,
You're right on the
relax.
mic. You.
Sit back, relax.
Yeah.
Yeah, we want to see.
There you go.
Yeah.
What do I say, my girls? What the frick?
Hey, baby.
Now because of the mic, even when you sit back.
It's too loud now?
No,
That's
right
good.
there.
Don't get too close to the mic.
Perfect right there. Perfect.
I moved them. Okay, I'm gonna leave it set up. That's on a snack table. Everything. It's got a little setup over here. So anyway, this guy I'm talking to on one of the dating sites. He looks just like HP.
Oh shit!
Lucky him, huh?
Sorry about that.
But the only thing, I think he's short because he's standing by his car and he barely makes the, like the roof, not the roof, like the hood in the front. I don't know. It's either a very big car or he's short. I can't tell.
Nothing wrong with short guys.
No, well, for me, I used to be fat. So when you're fat, you want somebody big. It makes you look smaller. I never wanted to go,
You gotta date someone fat.
Yeah. I never wanted to date anyone skinnier than me. I just didn't want. Yeah, I would just feel so big. I already have the shoulder. So anyway, so this guy calls me up tonight, right? Hello? I'm Steven. First question. How tall are you? What size dress do you wear?
Oh.
I says, are you filming a movie and you want someone to fit into one of the costumes? Couldn't help it. Then he said, what kind of work do you do? So I don't want to tell him I'm a comic, right? So I tell him anything. Oh, well, I do a little acting. I produce show. I just say whatever. I improvise. He says, okay. And then he said, do you have children? I said, well, they're grown. He's, well, I would think so. And he said, "Oh, and you don't have a car." And he says, "Well, that's okay. We don't live far. I could visit you." And then he's saying how hard it is to meet somebody. He's saying, it's really hard to meet some. And then, he asked me what I like to do. I said a little this, a little that. And yourself, he says, "Oh, I like to take walks and watch TV." I said, "Oh, this is a real big sport, this one." This one's fine dining. So then he was saying that he met a girl. They got their coffee. Not even he got their coffee. He got their coffee at Dunkin' Donuts, and they took a walk. Then he went to ask me something else. I says, "Look, this isn't going to work, but I tell you something. You say it's hard to meet somebody, just ask them out." Like I said, "This interview's over. What's all these questions for?" Oh my God. Oh God. Now that was Stephen. Now I got to tell you something. I was in a little accident.
Oh.
And by Helene, whenever I do something, Helene's name comes in. No matter, every day I do my show, 4 o'clock, one way or another. She knows the guests, or they're from Vegas. I love Helene. So anyway, I go to PT, and I got to tell you, some of the therapists are very good, so they massage you and everything, and then they stretch you. So they kind of put their upper thigh, and I'm sitting there because, you get like, it feels relaxing. So they have the hand on there. They have the hand right over here, right over here. And I'm thinking, gee, is this like a Me Too moment? And I'm conflicted. No, I'm conflicted because I think, would it be too much if I brought music and a candle? And, I do like to wear a little jacket over because I don't want the headlights to go on. That's the truth. I don't want that to happen. So I don't want to say who, what, or where, but I slipped. I didn't even realize it. I slipped and mentioned one of my children's things, right? It was an appliance. She yells me up. "What are you talking about?" I said, "What? I didn't say anything." I said, "Let me tell you something. When I'm in the moment, I don't even know what I'm saying. I got to block her now. I got to ask her sister how she used to block me when she wasn't talking to me, My older daughter, sometimes I didn't even know she was mad at me until I go on Facebook and I see I was blocked. Okay. But I do have to say, I'll just talk about the one, even though it's true. But I have to say, my mother would be so proud because, my mother had neuroses, and of course I do, and I see them in my daughters, and I know I did a good job getting those neuroses down, like the lineage, like line. I mean, it's crazy. It really is. It's crazy. It's just, I don't even know what to say. I just don't know what to say anymore. Really, I mean, I'm talking about another dip. That means, it's like, listen, if anybody's dating, we have about another 10 days to find someone. No, I mean, we're living in crazy times. Did you hear this? Now, this is the truth. A group of militia, they were planning to kidnap a governor.
Yeah.
I mean, that's big shit, right?
Yeah.
I mean, how did people, and it's like, wow, that's scary, I don't want to piss anybody off anymore. I really don't, because you don't know who knows who and what, right? Oh, it's unbelievable, right? You got a laptop, you could really form a group. Group together. I mean, I heard recently that the Paw Patrol people were upset with because Chase was a cop. I said, look at this shit. I'm in my grandson's room, and I don't want anybody coming after me over here, I try to be so neutral. I don't talk about nobody. I don't talk about their race. I don't talk about politics. All I talk about is my little family. It's crazy. It's crazy. Oh, she's sweet. Yeah, I love the big girl. Well, I'll just say one last thing. I will say one last thing. I love the sound of giggling. I'll bring the room down too. Because one night, because my kids had 2 different rooms. This was the bigger room. My older daughter had this room. And then my grandson had, it was the toy room. Anyway, everyone had this room but me. Anyway, don't ask. Anyway, one night, it's about 2 a.m. and I'm in bed with my late husband, and he was still alive. And I hear the 2 of them. I guess
I hope he was still alive.
my younger daughter came into my older daughter's room, and I hear giggling. And I'm thinking, laugh. You know, one day you're going to be married. You'll be married to some bastard. You're not going to be laughing. And shortly after Joe, he got sick with a brain tumor. So I love laughter. I really do. Kids' laughter is the best, but I do like laughter. Thank you very much. And that's my time. Thank you, HP.
Yeah. Thank you.
I hope I didn't blow anybody's ears out. You did a good job, Jose.
Now we gotta lower your mic.
Good job, Jose. Open it.
I like that she said, I got a new mic. She's like, don't fuck with me, HP. I went through a lot with this. Jim, laugh, you motherfucker. do your air clapping. This is how Jim air claps.
Bring the plane this away.
He's like, this fucking HP, I'm gonna clap and he ain't gonna notice. What?
Welcome to Puerto Rico.
What? Hey, we got Puerto Ricans in the room. Take it easy. Josh, don't take that personally, okay? I know you're Puerto Rican and
Josh is Puerto Rican. So is Jeannie.
Yeah, I got
half
some Puerto
Puerto
Rican
Rican.
in me. Yeah.
She got that Puerto Rican in her. Mm-hmm. That's what my old man said.
We don't know.
That's what Ron says. I don't need Spanish. I get in Spanish all the time. All right. Let me ask. Let me give our audience volunteer. Josh, what do you think? You're gonna hands up, thumbs down? What do you say?
Wait.
Wow, this guy is ready for entertainment. He's like, huh?
It's their excitement.
You got a couple things?
I got a couple.
All right, so hold on. Let me give you an introduction. This is my main guy when I was doing open mics at Eastville. I can count on this guy to come in and just bail me out along when I called Jose and everybody else. So right now, let me give him one of these, and please, there we go. We'll give him one of these. Yeah, this is him on the lowdown, traveling all over the world. He's a funny guy. Please, round of applause for Josh Perry, everybody.
Gene, you were talking about Asian fetishes, or the guy with the Asian fetish.
Yeah.
And it just like made me think like how it goes beyond women at this point. Like I was thinking about it, it's like everyone would rather have a tiger than like any other cat at this point, right? Like people are taking our rugs and all that. Like all right. So I was thinking about when I was younger, and I can't tell if I was more stupid or desperate. I'm trying to figure it out because
me too.
Because when I was 19, I used to work at this jewelry store, and it was a chain, so like they had the HR department and all that stuff. And I used to work with this old lady who used to like talk to me and like flirt with me and whatever, and I was like, whatever, old lady, right? But one day we had sexual harassment training.
Wow.
And
in a jewelry store?
In a jewelry store. So
Don't do that shit with the diamonds.
so the whole time in the class, right? she kept bringing me up to the person giving the meeting. Like she was like, "What if I'm talking to Joshy one day and I touch him?" Or it's like, "What if I touch Joshy?" I'm like, "Okay." It took me until now to realize that she was sexually harassing me in the sexual harassment meeting. But this is the thing, like that's dumb in itself that it took me this long. I think I was more desperate because I liked the attention.
Yeah.
I think this goes for all guys that like we're just either dumb or desperate. So like I think that harassment doesn't work against us.
Yeah.
Like we just like none of us are getting any, so it's just like, yeah, cool, attention. This is the first time I'm getting attention. I don't care how old she is.
Yes, that's how we function.
So I was thinking about the weddings I've been to, and I was talking to a friend about it, and I told her that when I go to weddings, I try to come late so I miss the actual ceremony, because I think ceremonies are the worst parts about weddings.
Yeah.
I don't care how much you love each other. Like this is a wedding. Like it's the point. Like whatever. But like my main reason is just I hate when people write their own vows. Because I don't think they really understand who they are as people. Like I've been to at least 3 weddings where in the vows, each of them say, "You're my partner in crime."
Oh shit!
Like, what crimes are you committing? Like you guys are yuppies from Brooklyn. Like, I don't know. It's like bugs me. I wrote this down while someone was talking, but because there's no joke. I think our government for like, I'm not even saying forever. I'm just saying for like, I don't know, at least like 3 or 4 years. I feel like every government official should just be like an immigrant mother. Because no one gets shit done better than immigrant mothers.
That's true.
Like you get the Asian mothers in charge of, education. Like the Hispanic people, they could deal with, work.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
My mother's on now. Well, let's ask her.
Picture of work.
I'm just saying, I don't know. That wasn't even a joke. I think I'm just serious. I think that should just be a thing. Anyway, thanks, HP.
All right,
Thanks,
there you go.
All right.
There you go. Let me give you one of these. There you go. I'm telling you, Josh went up there no matter what time, either in the beginning or the end, man. I was fucking laughing at you, man. Eastville, that did they ask you to go back?
I got their emails, but they stopped for a while. So are they open anymore?
Oh yeah, but 25%, and that's more than enough because I don't have access to Trump's doctor to be doing jokes. I'm like, no, I don't have the same cocktails he gets. He gets special cocktails. I'll die of fucking. Gene, you were doing comedy for 4 years? Oh my God. All
right now. Yeah.
Great. Somebody once told me, put your comedy career in years and put it as a toddler. You're only 4 years. You're in diapers, for Christ's sakes. Jose and I were teenagers.
No, you're
I've been doing it for 1 year, 20 years ago.
Wow.
HP, you're a teenager. I'm a filth.
You're A comedian you want to fuck? He's a kilf.
No, instead of a MILF, I'm a father. I'd like to stop.
Oh, okay. I'm thinking comedian. Okay. No, I've been doing this for 13 years. So, and can you tell? That's why, Elaine. I'm gonna think of hello. That's why Elaine was like, "Hey, we've been doing this forever," and I'm like, she's fucking right. We've been doing this for too long. But I love it. I love laughing. I was telling Jose this, and speaking of which, I think we've gotten to the end part of our show. Did I miss anybody? No, not at all. So with that, let me see. All right, I got this one. This one is gonna be. This one I like because it kind of really mysterious, becomes aboard very quietly, like a silent fart. He'll come very silently, and then he'll spook up on you really loud and say, "My name is," please, round of applause for Jose Angel. Ole.
Silent but deadly. But dry, because you don't want a silent but deadly and wet.
Dry caca.
That's a whole different thing.
That's a dry caca.
Melvin.
I like Josh. That he started off his set talking about when he was young. How old are you, Josh?
I just turned 34.
34.
Wow.
Man, we ought to shoot your fucking young ass.
When I was younger, shit.
When I was younger.
I worked for my day job 37.42 years. It's all relative. And I've been out 4 years. So shit.
Wow.
34. My oldest daughter is 34.
34. Oh, whoa, shit.
But I like how he was telling the story about the sexual harassment at work, doing things on the diamonds or with the gold rings or whatever, and the old lady talking stuff about that, right? Because if I worked with you, the next day I would have been going, "Hey, Josh, you hitting that?"
Oh, no. Does she want me to hit it?
The way she was talking about you, boy, you must be...
She said about illegally grabbing me, and she was grabbing me.
So if I grabbed them by the nalgas like this, Josh, let me come and demonstrate. Would this be sexual harassment?
She's a nice lady. Why should I hit her?
Jim is on a roll, man. Jim is on fire.
You gotta spank that ass. Oh, sorry. I like that he's talking about yuppies that are from Brooklyn, right? There are no yuppies from Brooklyn. There are no hipsters from Brooklyn. They all come from Ohio. And years ago, so hipsters now tried to grow those beards. Did you see the hipsters in Brooklyn, right? They grow those thick beards and the whole bit because that's the look, and the skinny jeans and the plaid shirts and shit. Like, that years ago, about 5 or 6 years ago, there was a surgeon in Brooklyn that was transplanting hair to their cheeks so that they could have a full beard. And they didn't like the hair that came from the head because it was too soft. So they wanted more coarser hair. So they took hair from their pubic region and transplanted it into their faces. So every time the guy's ball itched, boy, I smell like sweaty balls. I want to know, Debbie. What kind of appliance was that? Was it double A's, triple A's, 9 volt, or that big lantern?
I can't say.
You can't say. Your daughter may be watching this one, right?
Yeah.
No, you don't even have to say it. Everything is taped. Everything's recorded. I can't get a break. I know.
It's on Facebook Live.
I know.
Oh, Helene woke up.
Whoa.
Helene, Wednesday is Dairy Day at Carvel.
When you're Jewish, you have meat and dairy separate. So Wednesday, once a week, you eat like tuna fish and egg salad and milk.
Look at Jim.
Good thing I'm not Jewish. You know, it is.
Chicharrones. Chicharrones.
Chicharrones. My father used to call those fucking run. So it is a shame that those guys are trying to kidnap the governor of what state was she in?
Chicago.
Michigan.
Oh, Michigan.
Right? They were going to go and kidnap her, hold her for ransom, and then kill her. But don't worry, MacGyver would have saved her.
Oh.
Gotta monitor the Waffle House.
Oh, what else did I think? You know, so HP, we're talking about all the cocktails, right? All the different cocktails and medicines that that people are getting, right? And
That
I
I'm
want to
never
know.
gonna get.
Hey, look, if I was a reporter and I wanted to ask the POTUS a question, I would say, do you remember the cognitive words? Person, woman, man, camera, TV. And if he can say those, then he's still fucked up. Jim, I like that. The earth, wind, and fire without the wind. How come you don't play the average white band? They played some soulful stuff, didn't they? You know who they were?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Wasn't in my Columbia house.
No, not you. That was the DVD. You mean the seed? You don't do the sound effects. It's HP.
Jose, did you notice that answer was that kind of like that air clap? He was like, oh, yeah.
It's not like he's the DJ at this show.
Oh no. Yeah.
I've actually won trophies not only as a player but as a coach and as other things and in many different sports.
What's the other things?
I coached basketball, softball, women's softball. So one time I was playing on this team. This arc. Anybody ever play softball, arc ball?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I mean, yeah, Ziggy was on a softball team. Yeah, at first I used to just keep the beer in the cooler cold and rotate it. But one year.
You're the beer guy.
If you ever play arc ball, it's hard to hit arc ball because it comes in high and
Oh, arc ball. I thought you said art ball. I was like, what is that? Like flamboyant softball players or something?
Boy, Jim is on
Arc
fire.
he thought I said
Arc ball.
Archibald.
I thought you said 8-ball.
That's a different kind of show.
Oh yeah.
I played arc ball, and I used to, so I couldn't hit it. I couldn't hit it straight, so I started tomahawking it. They used to call me Tomahawk. I played with a wooden bat. One year, I batted over 700, and I didn't make the highest batting average on the team. Did not make the All-Star team for some strange reason, but the coach of the team gave me a trophy. It was a little man with a bat, and it said batting champion. It was like a $6 trophy. It was about this big. But I displayed it prominently on my desk. And you were the batting champion?
Yes.
Yeah, see me hit that. Speaking of batting champions.
King of Segway.
So wait. Whitey Ford today passed away.
Yeah.
Oh.
He was, he passed away. He was 91 years old. As of yesterday, probably the only player alive that watched Babe Ruth hit his last home run. Because Babe Ruth hit his last home run in 1935.
Wow.
Nobody saw that shit live.
No.
Nobody. And back then they used performance enhancement drugs?
Cocaine.
Vodka.
No, right. No.
Viagra.
Bourbon and baseball. That's what it was. know nobody can validate all those home runs that Babe Ruth hit, right? You know why?
Why?
Because they had no fences. They had
What?
no reporters. They had no videotape. So you couldn't see those home runs. And what Babe Ruth used to do, this is my theory, was he'd buy a case of beer for the outfield on the other team, and they drink it before the game. And then he hit it over their heads. And they were so drunk and there were no fences that they couldn't chase and catch the ball. So
Laughing at Ken.
Is this too loud? So my theory is that back then, if you hit it over the head, you got to go chase it when you were a kid and you played in the field, you go chase the ball. Well, they scored the runs like cricket. You know, in cricket, anybody play cricket?
Oh yeah, all the time.
when it was across the pond.
Well, in cricket, if you hit it through the wickets, you run back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, and then they count those as runs. So Babe Ruth got 714 home runs, but he only hit 5. The great Bambino. And do you know that all the leaders in baseball, do you know who hit the most singles in baseball?
Who?
Pete Rose.
No, Pete Rose was number 2.
Derek Jeter.
Derek Jeter was, he was like number 27.
Oh.
He was number 2. All of the guys that are leading in singles, doubles, and triples played no later than 1928. Back then, they had no fences, and the outfielders were drunk. That's it.
I think that's.
I love that joke. So this week they were handing out the Pulitzer. They were handing out the Nobel Peace Prizes. POTUS did not get one yet. He's waiting on it. Because he's obviously a Nobel laureate. Because he speaks in prose. So the Nobel laureate, the person. Wait, I'm looking at my notes. You know that they gave out the Nobel Peace Prize for physics, not for physics. Not for physics. Yeah, for physics for the woman that found the black hole.
Wasn't it a man who found that black hole?
No, you know LaQuisha? No, actually, they gave her the Nobel Prize for physics for the study of black holes. If you remember, April of 2019, they were celebrating that someone actually was able to take the picture of a black hole. Remember that?
Oh, yeah.
It was in a newspaper. It was on the front page, and the black hole was in color. I know that's a black hole.
It's an RGB hole.
Not only was it a black hole, it was 55 million light years away. Maybe Ziggy knows this because he worked for the Social Security Department. Do you know how far light travels in a year?
186,000.
No, that's per second. So I can take 26 trips to Puerto Rico in 1 second if I could travel the speed of light.
I like the way he asks a question and no, fuck you, you're wrong.
Oh, he's right, but that's per second, not per year. So light can travel 5.88 trillion miles in 1 year.
Get it straight, Ziggy.
Multiply that by 55 million years and you get a gazillion years.
Oh, you're gonna get the fucking rifle out for you.
Italians in Newark.
It's a gazillion bazillion years. You know, wait a minute. That black hole was
Jose, don't move. Okay.
Don't say nothing.
I don't say nothing. That black hole was so far away. You know, how do you take
How
a picture
far
of
away
something
was it?
That's a gazillion miles away, right? There's a cajillion. There's not a person on this Zoom thing right here, right now.
Yeah.
But I can take a picture with a cell phone and not cut somebody's head off.
Oh.
But yet they can take a picture of a black hole, which we don't even know if it exists, because if it's a black hole, you can't see it in color from a gazillion miles away. Thank you.
What are you drinking, Jose?
Wait.
And here's an advertisement I'm going to get sued for. Go ahead. Corona.
I'm drinking Corona. No.
Oh. I'm in the hot zone and you're showing me Corona.
You're in the hot zone.
I'm in the hot zone. I'm in one of the zip codes.
Oh, you're in one of those zip codes? I was going to ask Mel about that because he's in one of those zip codes. I want to know. Those people are rioting. You see what they're doing? They're looting boxes of masks and burning them on the streets. How dare they? They even beat up a Hasidic reporter. That's a shame because there's nobody here to protect them today. Wait.
Oh.
A NASCAR race in town?
NASCAR race?
Jim's on fire.
What else did I want to talk? Let's see. Whitey Ford is dead. Oh, so the Yankees, the score, by the way. I know Ron knows the score because he's a big Yankee fan.
And the TV's always on in the back.
And the TV's on, and sometimes the fan. It must be pretty cool in Florida now. But the score, you know, I'm a Met fan. I grew up a Met fan.
Wait a minute. You were going for the score.
The score is they lost.
The Yankees lost?
Yeah.
Oh, too bad. You know, I grew up a Met fan, right? So you know we hate the Yankees. No, actually, it's not the Yankees we hate. It's Yankee fans.
Yeah.
Because Yankee fans, sorry, Ron, they act like they play on the team, right? 25 World Series championships, 25.
It's about 28.
You see what I mean? Right away, they want to correct you. What am I? Oh, my Yankees won. Yeah, what'd you play? Third? You play third base for the Yankees? It was my Yankees won.
You see that's the Yankee train running over everybody.
They're so fair-weathered fans, right? Because most of the guys that I knew that were Yankee fans were not Yankees fans forever. They became Yankee fans when the Yankees started to win.
Well, why would you?
Go ahead, Mr. Go ahead, Mr. HP.
Why would you root for any?
Go ahead, Mr. P.
Yeah.
Why would you root for any team? You won't want to join a losing team.
Because you're all fair-weather friends. I was a Met fan since 1967.
Uh-oh. Wait a minute.
Josh was born in 1967. He took out his calculator. I became a Met fan because... Right, my mother was a Dodgers fan, and when the Dodgers went to California, she became a Met fan. So I became a Met fan because I like the colors of their uniform, orange and blue.
That explains it.
Aren't you from the Bronx? I thought all Bronx people were Yankees fans.
Yeah, it's written. It's written on our birth certificates.
Yeah, but in actuality, I'm from Brooklyn. And I was a Met fan. We moved to the Bronx in 1973. And I wasn't born in Brooklyn. I was actually, my brothers and I were born in Bellevue.
Oh, now it's all coming together.
Bellevue's calling.
See, so we were born in Bellevue, but they won't take us back.
It's because you're a Met fan.
Because I'm a Met. No. Bellevue is known for the best trauma center in the planet.
Not only are you a patient, but you're
I'm the president
of Bellevue.
But all the crazy people, right? Bellevue and the G building in Kings County. That's for the Brooklynites. So I don't want to go back to Bellevue unless I'm at a rally and I get shot 7 times because they got the best trauma center in the world. Bellevue. That's it. I'm done. I had it with you. That's it.
There we go.
Jose.
Now, who do we lose during this whole pandemic of chat? We lost no one. Look at that. We kept everybody. All right. Listen, you guys, thank you, Josh, for popping up. I love to see that you're doing well and safe. You're my man. And Gene, Debbie, Jim, you're on fire.
Yeah.
Richie, the head. Elaine. Yay. And Denise's cats. I love them. They're always showing. And I think we lost. Oh, no. Okay.
She's got to get a better Wi-Fi.
And we lost my parents. I don't know where they went.
Oh, I see them. They're just hiding from you.
I want you to ask your parents something.
I love you, Debbie. I love you.
Debbie.
You know what? I love
Right.
I love Debbie because everything she does is funny. Because she tries hard, and I love you.
Everything is funny.
Yeah.
Everything. And then did you see last week's tape? You were hysterical going on two phones, one phone, the camera, the TV. I mean, you were short from calling Eyewitness News. And today,
he's stalling, so you don't ask a question about him.
Jim.
I want to speak to your parents.
Britt, tell your parents to come up to school.
I want to speak to your parents. I want to know what the H is for. Is your name Hector or Hester? What's your name? What's the H for?
Who are you asking? You want to speak to my parents, but you're asking me?
I'm not here now. I might not have my nerve next.
No, Debbie, they're there. I can see them. You can't, but I can see them.
Oh, yeah?
They're there.
Yeah, they're there.
Nando.
What is it?
What? That means, wait, hold on. I'll tell you. Wait, let me do something. Hold on here. There we go. Okay, there we go. All right, now tell him, Ron. Tell him what my name is.
Oh, you muted him.
Okay, so we're gonna end it right here.
Type.
No,
disabled.
Hold up a sign.
No, he's not going to say shit before I cut him off. Where is he? There he goes. No, I'm not going to unmute him. And if he tries it again, I'm going to go. You know what it means? It means. You guys are great. I'm going to end it there because you guys are way too dangerous. I got governments looking after me, so I can't tell you that shit. Are you kidding me, Debbie? You know what? I'll text it one day, and you'll be like, "Is that what it means? I didn't know it meant horny prick." All right. All right. So you know what this means? It's the witching hour. And that means you guys were great as usual, guys. It's Friday. Remember to catch yourselves on my YouTube channel and on Instagram. And once again, you guys did the show. So leave at your discretion, but eventually leave after the cocaine is done. All right, guys?
Let's do a little bit.
Thank you. Jim, you're on fire! Thank you, guys. Love you all. Remember to check me out.
Thank you.
Gene, see you Wednesday, Gene.
Lift your head. See you Wednesday.
See you Wednesday, absolutely. New
Yeah,
shit
see you
Wednesday, oh boy.
Too bad for the Yankees.
Goodbye.
Bye.